just trying to get into the live stream. I think we got a good stream this time. Hopefully we don't have any issues.
Okay.
Change some video settings that I think really helped, so it should be
Okay.
okay. I had to like lower the quality a little bit, but.
How do I look? My hair okay?
Great. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're live.
I'm live?
Wait. Let's see. I'm gonna refresh this. Should be coming live here any minute. Let's see.
Will people be able to see this?
Yeah.
What I'm doing right now?
Yeah, you're live.
Oh,
right now.
honey!
You're live.
Well, I could be talking. Hello, everybody.
Hold on. Let me just make sure.
I mean, just a little bit new at this.
There's 28 people watching.
Okay, well, if you're watching, give me a thumbs up that you can see this. Otherwise, I just want to make sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Huh? Why are you laughing? Am I live?
You're live. You're
Oh my gosh, I'm live. Okay. Well, hello everybody and welcome to my Timree Tuesday. I am super excited. Look at just like a switch and then I'm on. Honey, you have to tell me when. Anyway, okay. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has signed up. I am super excited and you're probably wondering what is it that we're painting today? Well, Timree Tuesday is for boys and girls, so I wanted to make sure that my boys like it too. And I know for a lot of you moms out there, you're definitely wanting some cute new spring paintings, but don't worry, you're going to be getting those. But today, I just wanted to do a classic kind of beach kind of theme painting. And so this is one of my classics we have in the studio, and so we're going to be doing the VW bus. So this is great for boys, and you know what else? It's great for girls too. What? So this is where you get to choose your colors. So if you're a pink person, great, do pink. If you want to do a pretty lavender bus, if you want to do bright yellow, orange, green, whatever you want. So boys, if you want to do a forest green color, that's super cute too. And you know what? If you're not really a beachy person, because I actually have a lot of people out of state, and I mean, I'm a classic California girl, so this is our vibe. But if you're out of state, you know, maybe you gift it to somebody. So one of the great things about painting with me is, you know, sometimes it's not all about us, it's about giving. So maybe you know somebody who loves those kind of beach vibes, and this is a perfect thing to paint for them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and here's your little pink one. We'll be going back to this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the classic navy blue bus right there. So honey, does that look okay right there for the camera for everybody?
It looks pretty great.
Okay, before I get started, I want to introduce my husband behind the camera. So that's Matt, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. So if you hear me talking to somebody, that is, that's him. Are you on camera still?
I took it off.
Oh, you took it off. Okay, you took it off. So that's my husband. And so many of you, how many do we have tuned in right now, honey?
Right now we have 64.
64! Holy cow!
Keep going up.
Jeez! Wow, this is so awesome. You guys, I'm gonna start crying. Seriously. Okay, well, a lot of you are new, and a lot of you have been such great students and customers and loyal fans forever. So again, I want to say thank you. But those of you who are new, just to give you a little background on myself, I am totally self-taught. I have never had an art lesson before. So that being said, I've taught myself these kind of quirky ways of how I paint, and I'm going to teach you exactly how I think and how I paint. Now, we call it the Timree technique. So the most important thing is that when you paint with me, you never paint like this where you're trying to make everything really perfect. No, everything's a little chunky. If you put a little white in your blue, that's okay. It's like a little highlight. And if you get a little, you know, brown gets in the wheels, guess what? It's like you got dirt in your wheels, okay? It doesn't matter. Now, this is a little note to your parents at home, the best thing to do is just leave your child alone. Just let them paint by themselves, happy, happy. So if you get a little frustrated, no big deal. Normally I'm in the studio that I can help fix it. But you know what? Just kind of go with the flow, and at the end of it, you can always add little fixes and details later. But whatever it is, it's going to be perfectly imperfect, I like to say. So let's go ahead and get started.
Real quick, some people.
Yeah?
Wendy says your hair looks great.
Well, you guys, I took a shower for you and I curled it. Thank you. Thank you. I don't have a headband on today, just for you. And who else is it? Anybody else give any more comments?
Lauren, Harper, and Sutton say hi.
Hi, Harper and Sutton. We go way back. They have got quite the collection. And during our quarantine and canvas, you're going to have a lot more. We all are going to have a lot more. So let's go ahead and get into our supplies. You guys, you have hit the jackpot in paint. So I want you to give a big thank you to your parents because this is the first time ever I have given out my exclusive Timree shopping list to basically the world, and you are the lucky ones that got it. So let's kind of go through our paint because this is kind of our first session for a lot of my Tuesday people. So let's do this. So first let's go with our brushes. No, let's do the paint. Do you have your glass of water, everybody? Okay, you're like, oh, I forgot my water. Go to the kitchen, get your water. Just remember, whatever cup it is, it's gonna turn out like this. And this is only like one painting, so don't get your favorite cup of water. Then you have your paper towel. I know, everybody, that we're very scarce on paper towels everywhere. So you can use an old rag, no need to have, a paper towel, napkin, whatever. Then I like to use a paper plate. But if you don't have paper plates, again, no big deal. You can use a regular glass plate and it will always come off. And you know what else is another great trick? I should bring something next time. It's actually, oh, look at this. You can use a magazine. You put your paint on the magazine and then you just rip off the pages when you're done. So green. So green of us to do. Okay, I've never really given that trick out either, but it's really the way to go. But I want you to be able to see the colors very clear here. Moving on to our paint.
Katie says, Liv and Avery are excited to be here.
Oh, so excited, Katie. Okay, so.
Christy Von Wahlberg says, hey Timree, it's Christy with Sam and Stella, and we are so excited.
Oh my gosh, Sam and Stella. I'm so excited that you're painting here too. Guys.
Wendy White says she's got her 2 boys doing it for the first time.
Okay, so tell me, I hope I did good for the boys. This is a classic. So, all right, I heard I need to go slower when putting out the paint so everyone can grab it.
One more real quick. Dana Sullivan says, this is a bright spot in our week. Thank you.
Honey, I love it. You guys, it's actually working. We pulled this together within 48 hours of finding out about this whole pandemic, and it's working. And so I'm my heart is overflowing, everybody. Okay, so everyone grab your white tube of paint, okay?
Sounds like we dialed in our stream too, because it's looking pretty good. I think I got it dialed in.
Oh, did you want a shout out, honey?
Yeah, just giving myself some props.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, everyone grab your white tube of paint, and if you know how we roll at the Timree studio, you need to put 2 dollops of white like so. So is the camera on me or on the paint?
Yeah, it's a little bright on the... Well, actually, here, let me go to... Why don't you show it to the other camera? There we go. You can see it much better now.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's just because it's white on white.
Okay. You always need 2 things of white, okay? And moms, if you have multiple kids who are sharing paint, I would recommend Amazon priming another tube of white because you're going to need it. So, yes. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our sky blue. So let's go ahead and you're going to grab your light blue violet. I call it light blue. So you're going to notice that I call my paint different names than what they actually are. So let's go ahead and grab your light blue violet. And we're going to go ahead and put, oh, it's okay. We're at home in my kitchen, everybody. So I've got my little 3-year-old coming in at me. They get to use their iPad. Huh, Trooper? Yeah. Okay, so let's just put like that much light blue. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab our turquoise, okay? Otherwise known as bright aqua green. Bright aqua green. And let's go ahead and just put a little bit. Now my tubes are probably bigger than yours because I grabbed them straight from my studio. Okay, so you just need that much. I also chose this painting because we're going to use a lot of colors. Because why not? We got time. We got all the time in the world. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to grab our cadmium yellow medium hue. I like to call this pretty yellow. We got pretty yellow and we got ugly mustard. We call it pretty and ugly in the studio. So let's go ahead and put some pretty yellow in here. You can also
pull that up just so they can see the mixing plate. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and grab. Speaking of ugly mustard, we're going. Is it this camera?
Yeah, on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of ugly mustard, just like so. Girls and boys at home, don't be wasting your paint, okay? You can always add more. So this is like if you have a younger one at home, you know, like more in the 6s, this is where I would probably want to assist your child in their paint just because you don't want to waste it. You don't want to waste your paint, okay? But you know what? You show them the first time and the next time you're like, okay, just follow Timree. Just do exactly what she says, okay? We got this. Now let's add a little bit of dark blue, otherwise known as ultramarine blue, ultramarine blue. And I'm going to put a little bit there. Okay. Then what else do I need? Oh yeah, I need a little black. Grabbing a little black. Mars black, aka black. Let's put that up here. Notice I kind of put mine up around the sides. You really could put it wherever you want. That way, in case we need a little mixy moment, you could put that in the middle of the plate. Okay. And then we need a little chocolate, otherwise known as burnt umber or brown. So I like to call this chocolate a lot, but it's really burnt umber. Let's go ahead and put that in there too. Okay. Now, this is the time you are like, what color are you gonna do your bus? Okay. Are you a pink person? Are you a red person? I did a little mixy here. Little sample, red, yellow. I was gonna do orange and all the colors, but then I ran out of time because I'm homeschooling my son, which actually I give my husband more credit for that. When we say homeschooling, like how much homeschooling are we really doing? Just doing our best.
Throw that in the comments.
Huh?
Throw that in the comments.
Put that in the comments. How much homeschool are you really doing during the day? Just doing our best. Just doing our best, okay? So I'm going to do, since we got the navy blue going for the boys, I'm going to do the hot pink for the girls. And if you're like, gosh, I just love that magenta color. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. If you love the,
Elliot says Elijah and Elliot are here.
All right, yay.
Stacy says Brian, Griffin, and Piper say
Oh
hi
my
to Timree.
gosh, this is so
Sutton,
great. Hi,
and Harper.
Oh my gosh, thank you everybody. Okay, if you're a magenta person, use a little magenta. This is a really pretty color, so this is a fun time to use it.
Danielle says Madison is ready for her first Timree.
Oh, Madison, I know you've been waiting all day for this. Now's the time. Now's the time. Madison, I'd love to know what color bus you're going to do. Mom, type that in. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Everyone have their plate ready. And please, 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 again, I'm still kind of new to this, so if you need me to slow down, type it. Say, can you just slow down? And then my husband's in the back going like this. Going like this. Okay. So let's go over our brushes. Everyone should have 4 brushes. Now, if you got the Timree shopping list, you got these 4 brushes. But if you don't, you can use any brush. It does not matter. Gosh, you know what? If you didn't even get your supplies, just use markers. You know, just follow along. It's just keeping us busy, right? Quarantine and campus. All right. Everyone has, this is our largest brush, and this is called our fatty. Okay? The next one's a little bit smaller, and this is our medium brush. Then you're going to skip a brush. You're going to find your littlest brush, and that's your baby. And then you're going to grab your brush that's in between your baby and your medium, and we call that the tween. Please grab your tween, a tappy tappy water, and you're going to tappy tappy, and do a little puddle next to one of your whites, doesn't matter which one, and you're simply going to tap and puddle, tap and puddle. Oh, I forgot a very important thing. Just remember that anything you get paint on is not coming off, okay? So make sure that, whatever, I got a tablecloth on here, and you can get pink jeans like me. Maybe you start a new pair of jeans, and I would love to see how they turn out by the end of quarantine, probably just like mine. But
we have a couple more comments.
oh, we got a couple more comments. Okay, everyone get their water, and then Matt, you do your comments.
Okay.
Tap and puddle, tap and puddle.
So Hattie Hayward says, Jimmy and Alice are so excited to do the bus.
Jimmy.
Jimmy promised no talking and no questions.
Jimmy and Alice.
Stacy.
First of all, Jimmy probably has every painting I have, so just so you know, I thought about you, Jimmy, because you might have some repeats, okay? But I'll do my best. We have
another, Stacy says Mason and Jackson are super excited for the bus.
Look at all these boys. Great.
She did this one with you a few years ago.
Oh, let's see how much better you are. Okay, let's go ahead. You got your puddle going. Let's go ahead and grab a chunk of white. Whoa, big chunk. And zhuzhi in your puddle. Now, if you are new, what is zhuzhi? That just means you take a little paint and you zhuzh it, mix it in the water. A good zhuzh means just mixing it, little water, just like so. So you should have a watery white situation, okay? Perfect. Then I'm gonna grab just a teeny tiny little bit. Remember, you have two yellows. You have a pretty yellow and an ugly mustard. You see that? Pretty and ugly. I'm gonna grab a little bit of ugly. You're like, which one's that? Do I need to move this, honey? Is this in the camera? Okay. I'm gonna zhuzhi in my puddle to get a light butter color. Okay? Light butter. Okay? So, let's just say you're painting with your siblings at home. Who can get the lightest butter color? That's how serious I am. Okay? That's how serious I am. Who can get the lightest butter color? And that's going to be for our sketch. All right, let's do this. Okay? Now, just FYI for you parents out there, let's try not to hover the kids. Let's try not to hover over them. Just let them do it. So many times it's like, let me help you, honey. Let me help you. Okay? No. They got it. You just put some little water like this, maybe stand behind the canvas. You're going to feel so much better, and then the child's going to feel so much better too. Really. They really are. Okay, just try it. Breathing, everybody. Let's do this. All right.
Couple of comments,
okay.
We get started,
okay, put a couple more comments.
Try to get to everybody.
Sure. Are you going to put the camera on you, honey?
No, it's all good.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, Christine says Reed is a first timer and picked red for his bus.
Great.
Gonzalez kids, the G kids are loving this.
All right.
Thank you. And Angela says Camden is new and using medium magenta for her bus.
Woo! Love those magenta. Love those. Okay, so if you are a red person, okay? If you are a red person, I'm so glad that you said that.
Sorry.
What? Who's laughing? What?
Ingrid says, Jack says Matt looks like he just got done robbing a bank. Thanks, Jack.
That's his,
That's what I was going for, actually.
I'm not going to say that's his quarantine look because that was pre-quarantine days that you look like that.
I kind of do look like it. Okay.
He's kind of, he's definitely a gentle giant. Did you put yourself back on camera, honey?
I did for just a second.
Oh, okay. So, really quick, if you are a red person, you have two reds, okay? You have a light red and a dark red, otherwise known as cadmium red medium hue and cadmium red deep hue.
One more. Barbie says Bella is so excited.
Hey, Barbie and Bella. We go way back. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's get started. Jeez. So many shout outs.
Chime in, I'll try to get you.
Okay, chime in, yeah. Now everybody, I'm gonna make mine darker so y'all can see it better on camera, but let's stick to our light butter and let's get this done. All right, I feel like I'm gonna need sound effects and everything, honey, now that we're live streamers.
Yeah, I can actually make that happen.
You can? Okay. Okay, let's do this. Everybody, please put a dot in the middle of your canvas, okay? You know how to do that, Jimmy. You've done it a million times, okay? So have you, Bella. And, all right, everyone got that? You're gonna look at that dot, and you're like, is it in the middle? Look at your neighbors. Look at your siblings. Say, you need to fix that, okay? All right, first step. Second step, we're gonna cut that in half. looking at it, is that cut in half? Okay, then we're gonna come down here. Oh, cutting that in half. We are now on to our 3-dot process. If you are new, just trust the process. Just trust the process here. Okay, great. Moving on. Then, between this dot and here, we are going to cut that in half. Cut that in half. This is where, if you do have a younger one, 6 or whatever, we have a couple 5-year-olds sneak in there too. Why not? We're all in quarantine, okay? This is where you want to make sure that this part is really kind of lined up, okay? Boom. I got 3 dots and 3 dots, okay? Great. Moving on, okay? Taking a deep breath. And kids, don't worry, it's going to turn out super cute, okay? And if it's, doesn't look like mine, it's very impressionistic, okay? Look at Picasso's work and look at, Monet's work. It's going to look great. It's going to look great, okay? Now, let's do this. In between these two, you see that? In between these two, you're going to go ahead and you're going to draw a line. You see that? You're going to draw a line. Oh, look it. Oh, look it. It is as far as my little dot here. Oh my gosh, it's that far. Oh, little invisible line. Oh, little invisible line. Okay. Moving on. Let's look at that dot. Okay, let's go ahead and do another line. Do another line. Oh my gosh, it is the same. It is the same length. Okay, we got this. Now, notice that when I paint, okay, you're like this. Boom, done. We're not painting like this, kids. I'm painting, nervous, I'm painting. No, just get it done, okay? Now, we're gonna go on the back part here, and we're just gonna go like this. Down. Notice there's just a little bit of a slight curve, okay? And so when you paint it at home, you're like this, okay? Slight curve and down, okay? Slight curve and down. Then you're gonna come over here, we're gonna do the same thing, and if you feel like you're too far out here, okay? If you feel like you're too far out, you can kind of bring it in. Bring it out and down. Bring it out and down. Okay? Now, if you ever make a mistake, let's just say you have a moment like this. And let's say that you are a perfectionist, okay? Number 1, that's going out the window, okay? And number 2, we're just gonna cover that with sky anyway. So anytime you make a mistake or whatever, you're just gonna cover over it, okay? Now, you're gonna look at your bus, okay? Because I'm not there to help you, okay? I'm not there to hold your hand. You're gonna look at your bust and you're like, wow, is that really skinny? Is my bust like too skinny? Like that? Then you can go ahead and bring it down, okay? You can bring it down and make it bigger if you want, okay? Or if you feel like your bust is really fat, okay? You can bring it up and make it skinnier. This is where you're gonna be like, what do you think? I don't know. It's like, okay, it looks really good. Looks really good. Moving on. Moving on to the next step. Breathing. Now.
66 people.
66 people! Awesome. Okay, so here we are. Okay, see this little dot here? This should be perfectly proportioned right here. Draw this line going over, and then look right here, it's like this. Oh, I'm having my little bust moment. Okay, so it's over. Oh, I'm going down to have my little bust moment there. We all know what we're talking about, okay? This is where the white goes. Okay? So, if you're a mom next to your child, great. Maybe you can send us a little message like, okay, we're doing okay. This is a good speed. Meanwhile, I'm sweating over here. It's so hot. But it's okay. I would open up the windows, but it's like so loud outside from the birds. I'm moving on. Okay, great. So, then we're going to go ahead and we're just going to do a line right here and a line right here. Okay? You got this. Just remember also, everybody, that there's lots of different models of buses. Maybe yours is a 1970s version, 1982. Maybe yours is so curved that that's the new 2021 model coming out, you know? Look at you, overachiever. Okay, so you're fine. Whatever. We'll see what color bus you have. All right, let's go ahead and do our wheels. Okay, so notice this. We have our 2 lines here. Notice this wheel is right here. Okay, we got 1 wheel here, and our other wheel's over here, like so. Okay.
Let's give everybody a moment to catch up real quick.
Okay, sure. So we got our 2 lines. Is this line right here confusing you? If it is, I'll just paint it out so that way it does not confuse you. Don't get any ideas, kids, that you could just take the white paint and cover it up, okay? No need to do that. You're gonna paint it up. You're gonna paint over it with sand and everything. So, okay. Just gonna let you kind of catch up. You're looking at your bus. Great. This is great proportions, and I'm feeling good about this, okay? So I'm gonna tap a little water, zhuzh a little bit more ugly mustard, and let's go ahead and put our little sand here, and then look at how I paint, okay? Look at how I paint, just boom. That's it. That is it. Okay? Nailed it. Nailed it. Now we're gonna do our ocean. Okay? Now we're gonna do our ocean. And notice like this is kind of like, you know, not quite where this line is, but maybe a little bit lower. Like that. And so you're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, okay, this, and it's like imaginary line. There. There you go. I think it's looking good. It's looking good. And when you're ready, when you're ready. Also, just so you guys know, I just wing it. I just make it up as I go when I teach you, okay? And the rest of it, we're gonna freestyle, okay? So let's go ahead and we're gonna put our brushes in the water. I feel like I need to put my hair up because it's like I'm literally sweating in here. Maybe I got a big light over here on me because we're so professional live streaming. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna put that brush in the water, wash it off, put it down, and let's go ahead and grab our fatty brush. So we're gonna grab our fatty brush, tap a little water, and zhuzh the white. Okay, and we're gonna push it, move it, get it in there. Okay, so especially for those of you who are brand new with me, when I say you need to push it and move it, that's my serious voice, okay? That means you need to grab a little water, okay? And like really we're not going like this, okay? I'm just painting on Tuesday. No, it's like get it in there, okay? Careful of your other colors. And I'm gonna grab the biggest chunk of white I possibly can, okay? Look how big that is, okay? We're not messing around. Can you get a bigger chunk than your sibling? I don't know, Jack and Emma, can you? Okay? So I'm gonna grab a big chunk of white, and then I'm also gonna grab a big chunk of that beautiful light blue color, okay? So I'm just chunking. So I got a big chunk of white and a big chunk of that light blue. Notice that I am not mixing it together. That's the Timree technique, okay? So, and if you did, no big deal, just grab some more chunk of paint. All right, so watch what I do. I'm gonna show you what I want and what I don't want, and then you can paint. So I'm gonna take it, wipe it off, okay? Everyone do that. Everyone do that at home, okay? Just take it, wipe it off. You're like, okay, I guess I'll do that, right? So take it, wipe it off. Now watch me. It's not a song. Ooh, watch me, okay? When you start painting, you're gonna notice that you're gonna have white moments and blue moments, and that's what you want. That's called artsy, okay? And notice I have so much paint on my brush that look at this. It's like a marker. Use it like a marker, okay? So we don't paint like this, kids. And if you do, great. You know what? You do you. But if you're gonna just set yourself free and just embrace the whole experience, just go for it, okay? Obviously, don't go into your water, okay? And obviously, don't go into your bus, okay? But I do want you to have those white moments and those blue moments because that's what looks good, okay? And when that happens, you're just gonna love it and leave it, okay? Maybe you need to grab more white and just have a little bit more white in there, okay? Just like so, just like so. How am I doing, everybody? How am I doing? Do I need to slow down? Honey, any more comments? We're all good because we're all painting and we're breathing, okay? And also, like, don't worry about your siblings painting, okay? No need to compare each other, okay? So just focus on yours, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't get frustrated, because you know what? It's all good time. It's all good time. I'm gonna love it no matter what. In fact, the ones that have like that quirky little feel to them, those are usually the cutest. If you really look at my paintings, nothing's perfect. It's definitely kind of has an awkward feel to it. So embrace it. So I still have my blue and my white on my brush. Okay, do not wash your brush. All I want you to do is this. Look at this. Do you see how your brush goes two ways? Skinny and fatty. See that? Skinny and fatty. So in my fatty position, I'm gonna go like this. Look at, just push. You're like, okay, it's a window. Just gonna push it here. I'm gonna take it right here. I'm gonna push it here, just like that. Like, okay, okay. And I'm gonna come over here and put a little here. You know, just put it all the way across. We're over it. Put it all the way across. Okay. Let's pretend you're at home and you're like, yeah, I just went over my yellow lines. Or, yeah, I just went into my ocean. Okay, don't worry, you're gonna paint over it. Okay, I'm not worried. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, what's happening is that I'm moving on. I'm moving on. So, washy, 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 good. Okay, this is a super fun part, so I'm excited for you. Let's go ahead and grab our medium brush. We're gonna grab our medium brush, tappy tappy water, and zhuzhi the turquoise, okay? Now, some of you at home are super excited about turquoise. You know, we got pink girls, purple girls, and then we have our turquoise girls, okay? I know who you are, okay? But I love a turquoise bus. I love a turquoise bus. But just remember, we're gonna have turquoise water. So it's a lot of turquoise going on, okay? So we're gonna add a little blue later, but maybe your ocean is gonna be a little bit darker than our ocean. So I'm gonna take a big chunk of that turquoise, okay? And I'm gonna grab a chunk of white. Do you see that? So I got turquoise and white. Do I need to move this, honey? Okay.
Maybe back a little.
Is this in the camera view? I mean, this is not cute.
Point there. Yeah, that's fine. Or you put it farther forward.
Do I need to put it over here?
That's much better, actually. Yeah. Sorry.
Honey, jeez.
Good call. Good
Is that
call.
like right in the camera?
No, I was just saying you saw the lip of it. It's fine. That's good. That's perfect right there. And the paintbrush was like sticking out, but it's all good. Good spot. Good spot.
Just so you know, at home, my husband will not let me look at the camera because he says that I need to trust him. And
No, it was fine. It was totally fine. It was not even bad.
okay.
But now they can see more of the plate, which is nice.
Well, that's the whole point for them to see the plate.
It's all good. You're good. You're good.
Okay, gotta keep painting. Okay, so I got my turquoise and my white. Okay. Moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it off. Okay. Now, do you see how you see those turquoise and that white, which is so beautiful? Okay, but remember, we want to go over our drawing line right here. So let's just start by going over the drawing line here and here, because this is the real deal now. Okay. Now, I like to. You can go like this. I'm gonna go around my bus, serious. Look at. Around my bus, serious, being very serious. You see that? This is where you can take your time. You're like, okay, okay. I'm going around my bus, serious, okay, just like that. And you should be moving that fast, okay? And I'm grabbing more turquoise, more white, and then watch this. I'm gonna take it, I'm just gonna, brush strokes are gonna go this way. Do you see how you're gonna have little turquoise and a little white? That's what you want, because it's like, ah, that's so cute. Those are those highlights in the ocean. Those little highlights in the ocean look so good. Okay, now let's bring us back to the pink version. Okay, if you like love that turquoise color, leave it. Maybe you're in the Caribbean in your bus. Okay, don't we all wish we were right now? Okay, but we're not. We're at home painting. Now, once you have that, let's just take a little bit of dark blue. Darlings, look at how much blue I have, okay? Just a little bit, okay? I'm actually gonna add a little bit more, okay? Now, I'm barely touching my canvas. In fact, I'm gonna grab a little bit more white. So you're like, wait, what? I have a little turquoise and a little white. Little dark blue and a little bit of white, okay? Now watch, I'm barely touching the canvas. In fact, look how far I'm holding my brush, okay? Way back here. And I'm just gonna pull it, look at. Doesn't matter if the white's on the top, blue's on the top, doesn't matter, okay? Pulling it just like so. Pulling it across, and you're like, ah, it's pretty. It's pretty, okay? Just a little bit, barely touching the canvas. Oh, it's so blue. Oh my gosh, I just ruined my painting. No, you didn't. Just blend it out. Just blend it out, okay? If you are a turquoise bust person, maybe you add a little bit more dark blue. Or maybe one of the boys at home, you're like, I'm not really into turquoise. I really like that dark blue. I'm doing a red bust. Again, you can go as dark as you want. Just remember, it's not as easy to go back to the light turquoise. So like just, take your time with that, okay? And again, you want to add those little white moments. If you have time, you can add a little highlight there, a little highlight here. And it's like it's such a beautiful day here. So our ocean's really looking lovely. Okay. Just remember, if you painted underneath your tires, we need to put our sand up to the top of it because we don't want to be, popping wheelies in the sand. All right? All right. I'm moving on. Wash it. Wash it again. Let's go ahead and grab our fatty brush. I'm gonna grab my fatty brush and zhuzh the white. Now, if you have a little blue on there, it's fine. Don't worry about it, okay? Oh, also, if your paint's starting to look like this, okay, don't think to yourself, oh no, my paint's all messy, I need more. No, you just take your brush, move it over like that, and you'll get more paint, okay? So I'm gonna grab a chunk of white, a chunk of ugly mustard, and a chunk of chocolate. Okay? So it's almost like caramel, chocolate, and vanilla. Okay? Do you see that? So, honey, you're not watching me, so I don't know if husband's on his phone, everybody.
I'm reading comments and stuff.
Oh, you're reading? Okay, I just want to make sure that
working.
You're working? Okay, you're working. Okay, we're all in this together. Okay.
I got you.
Okay. So I got my white, my ugly mustard, and my chocolate. Okay. When you're ready, watch this. This is like so fun, especially if you're new. Look it. Don't mix it together. Okay. If you did, no big deal. Start over. White, ugly mustard, chocolate. And you're gonna take it and you're gonna wipe it off. Like what? And then when you start painting, my darlings, you're gonna have white moments and chocolate moments, okay? Maybe add some more whites. Everyone's gonna be a little bit different. And then you're just gonna kind of go back and forth, and you're like, whoa, look at those highlights. Mom, look at this. Dad, look how good this looks, right? And when that happens, you're just gonna love it and leave it. That is a true Timree technique, is just loving it and leaving it. Because what happens is that you're gonna get these highlights, and then you get a little overconfident, okay? And you're like, I love this so much. And you're like, oh, mine's all one color, right? So if that's the case, no problem. Just grab a little bit more ugly mustard, barely touch it, a little bit more white, like that. Now, we're gonna be adding some more shadows to our sand later, so no big deal. We're gonna move on because that should not take too long because it's just done. Love it and leave it. And you're like, okay, not bad. Wash it again. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab our tween brush. We're gonna grab our tween brush. Any more comments, honey? And I need more white, so this is the time. If you do need more white, we're gonna do the white part on the bus. Lost my white.
Tracy, this is Sydney. So excited. Miss your studio.
Oh, that's so sweet. I've lost my white paint. Honey, do you have the white? How can I just lose my paint? I have not moved, everybody. Oh, here it is. Got it. Sorry. Okay, so here's our white. I'm gonna get a little bit more white. Let's grab our tween and zhuzh the whites. We're gonna use a clean white. Get it, push it, move it. And when I say that, remember it's like, get a good zhuzh. And be a little aggressive, kids, okay? And adults, okay? Be a little aggressive, get it in there. Don't be, okay, I'm gonna grab a big chunk. Now, we're gonna take it, and I'm gonna go like this. Look at, I'm going over my drawing line. I'm going over my drawing. We're gonna do the white part of the bus. A lot of people say, why do we have to paint it white when the canvas is white? Because we're keeping it professional, okay? We're keeping it professional, just like so. We're going around. This is where we can really shape our windows. Now, some of you will be like, oh, I can still see that yellow dot, right? Just be a little bit more chunky there. Just be a little bit more chunky there, just like so. And this is where you can really shape your boat. Then you're like, oh no, I got turquoise in my bus, okay? Some of you might have a total breakdown, you know? But guess what? So do I, and it happened to me too. And you know what I say to myself? I just got my bus washed, and it is so clean that it's reflecting the ocean, okay? I meant to do that. I meant to do that. There's a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything. So if you get a little turquoise or a little blue, wow, you just keep that bus real clean. Okay, just keep that bus real clean. Okay, that's all you need to do. But what you need to make sure you check, okay, is that did you cover your yellow lines around your bus here and right here, okay? Because this is the real deal. It's not we're not trying to color in the lines. We want to go over them. Now I'm gonna grab some more white, and we're just gonna cut right here. So you're like, wait, what did you do? I just cut right here, just like that. Okay? And we're breathing, and we're breathing. Okay? Now, darlings, do not wash your brush. I still have a little white. Okay? And then I'm gonna grab just a little bit of black. Just a little bit of black. Okay? And I'm mixy on my plate. Some of you might be like, I have no room on my plate. But guess what? You do. Just go up on the edge. Just go up on the edge. Okay? So I'm going to take a little black and white, and I'm going to mix a light gray. I'm going to mix a light gray. Just like so. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead with that gray, and we're going to go along the top of our bus. Honey, are you leaving me?
No. Stay over here. Just
okay.
stay me.
My husband just stood up, moved the chair, and
And with those raising.
oh, you need a standing up desk now?
Standing.
I mean, we're only on video 3, and he already has requests. A standing desk.
Yep.
Okay. Do you see how we have that little gray part right there? Great. Now, washy. Let's go ahead and grab our baby. So I'm gonna grab my baby tappy water, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull a little bit of this black. So look at how I pull the black to this side. You can put a little gray in it. And I want a watery black situation. So please, at home, if you feel like I'm doing, this is a good pace, just say, yes, this is a great pace. Yes, this is a great pace. Because I tend to paint pretty fast. And if you know me, every painting I do is within 15 minutes. So I'm really trying to judge how you're doing at home. Because I'm not by your side, which I normally am. Okay, so I want a watery, kind of charcoal gray situation. This is going everywhere. And I'm going to zhuzh it. And when you use your baby brush, my darlings, you want to zhuzh it and then twist it to a point. It's called the zhuzh and twist. Okay? Zhuzh it and then twist it to a point. Also, everyone, don't judge my nails. Okay? Obviously, I can't get my nails done. And I have close-ups of my nails. This is so embarrassing. Oh, well. Again, we're all in this together. Okay. This is important, okay, for those of you at home. And hopefully, I've got my neighbors are chiming in too. I've got Ainsley, Grace, maybe India. Sam, are you painting too? Okay, so I want you to hold your brush way back here, okay? And each one is one brush stroke, okay? This is where your perfectionism is going out the window, okay? You're gonna go like this. Down and down and over. Maybe grab a little bit more, and over. Okay? And down and down. And one stroke over and over. Oh no, I didn't complete it. It went only halfway. Leave it. Okay? Leave it. Don't try to like, fix it. No need. It's just like a little, it's like this. And 1, and 2, and 3. And one big stroke here. Okay? And one little bit here. Okay? That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. So just take your time really quick. Take your time. And just kind of go like that. How many people do we have on there, honey? Breathing and just take your time. You got this. You got this. You got this. Elena.
60-ish.
60-ish. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to grab more, maybe a little bit more black to it. And you're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Now, I don't know if I'm going to say whatever. The bus has these little lines right here. But if you don't have room right there, that's okay. We could put them a little bit lower, like right there. So don't feel like if you can't fit those lines, just don't worry about it. We'll add lines right here when the time comes. Okay, so, oh, and if you want to feel like an overachiever, look, it's like, oh, there's a steering wheel. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and washy, and let's get some color on this. My favorite part. So let's go ahead and I just got paint all
That's
in
where
it.
we need the sound effect thing.
Oh, that's where we need the sound effects.
We need that.
Okay, I just got so much paint in my hair, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and grab our medium brush and let's mix our color. So I would love to know what colors you guys are doing at home. Are you doing green? Lime green could be so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the classic pink. So I used the primary red, otherwise known as, we call it hot pink. And I'm going to go ahead and zhuzh the hot pink. If you're going to do navy blue, you're going to zhuzh that dark blue. Now let's go through this, kids, because everyone's different. Okay, so let's just say if you want to do a bright orange, which would be super cute, okay? Maybe I'll do orange too. You'll take a little bit of that hot pink and a chunk of that pretty yellow, okay? And you're gonna mixy on your plate to go ahead and get orange. Like, look at how cute. And you need a lot of yellow. So there's a lot more yellow than there is the hot pink. And look how cute that's gonna be. You're like, oh, I didn't think about orange, that's cute, right? And if you're doing red, I want you to grab a chunk of the light red and the dark red. If you're doing the navy blue, okay, that's where you're gonna wanna grab, I need another, where's my stuff? That's where you're gonna wanna grab a little bit of dark blue, okay? And just a tiny little bit of black, a little dark blue, a little bit of black to kind of make it more navy. The navy is gonna look much better than if you did that bright blue. It's just gonna look a little bit more cool, you know? Okay, so regardless of whatever color you're doing, are you a navy person? Are you purple? Are you magenta? Pink? This is for everybody except for my red people, okay? You're gonna grab a little corner of white, okay? I don't care what color you're doing, you need to add a corner of white, okay? But red, you are grabbing a chunk of light red and dark red. Red, no white, because then it's gonna turn pink and then you're gonna be sad, okay? Moving on. Oh, video is buffering. Lost you. Now. It says now. Somebody's coming in. I hope that is, can you guys see me? Does it seem like I'm buffering?
She's good over here.
She's texting me, so I don't know. I'm gonna continue. Okay, I'm gonna continue.
We have an excellent stream health, it says.
Oh, it does. Okay, well,
So,
this person's still texting me, so I don't know. Okay, so when you're ready, you're gonna take it.
Might be their internet connection.
Might be their internet connection. Look at this.
We're getting a strong thumbs up from
Okay.
YouTube and Google. And
Okay,
everybody,
so let's go ahead and fill this in. Okay, and you want to have that little bit of white for the highlight. So if you're doing that pink, see how you have that little bit of white for that highlight? Same with the navy, you just need a little bit of white for that highlight. We're gonna go back and add extra highlights to it, okay? But let's just keep going here. Going over my drawing lines, this is the real deal. And also, if you want a certain color, like a lime green, gosh, mint would be cute too. Go ahead and, send me a little text message or email and ask me, hey, how do I mix lime green? Yellow and turquoise, mix it together, a little bit more yellow, okay? And if you want it mint, add white. So if there's ever a color that you want, just go ahead and let me know, and I'm happy to answer that. So I feel like this is looking pretty good. And when you're done, you're gonna washy-washy. You're gonna washy-washy good. I'm gonna washy-washy and I'm gonna go ahead and zhuzhy, take my baby brush and zhuzhy that kind of blackish, what we outlined this in. So go ahead and zhuzhy that watery black situation. Let's see if she said anything. Oh, she's still typing, so who knows? Who knows? Okay, so I'm gonna take my baby brush, zhuzh and twist, okay? And again, holding it way back here, one brush stroke, just like this. And down, okay? Oh, look, it's pulling into the color. That's exactly what you want. And down. One, go fast, kids, look at, and boom, Done, okay? Done with that. Moving on. Let's go ahead and grab our tween. I really want you to grab your medium brush. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm gonna grab your tween brush. Let's grab our tween brush and zhuzhy the black. I was gonna have you do your medium brush, but we're still kind of new and I want you to feel like you've got good control of your paint. Plus, we're definitely gonna have some monster truck / buses out there. So some of you are gonna have small or, classic wheels, and some of you are gonna have some monster trucks. And you know what? It's fine. People spend a lot of money for that. Okay? Let's go ahead and put our wheel back. Notice it's on this side of the line. Now you can color it totally in, or you can make the donut. We're gonna put white there later, so no big deal. Grabbing a lot more paint and going over my drawing lines. Let's make sure, I'll just color them in. We're over it. Let's make sure that it is definitely touching the sand, okay? So if you didn't, if you need to move your sand up, let's move your sand up at the end of class. Don't try to do that right now. And don't try to make your wheels bigger just because you want to touch your sand, okay? Then we're gonna grab a little bit more black and let's go ahead and put on our little tire right here. Okay, so I'm just pulling down to do our tire. Okay, then I'm gonna washy. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna slow down for you. Let's slow down. So you have your wheels, okay? And then you have that. Now, I'm just gonna take the corner of my brush, kids. I'm just gonna take the corner of my brush. And then right up here, I'm gonna do a little C. Just a little C. Just like that. Okay? Then, I'm gonna grab a chunk of white. So I still have the black on my brush, and I grabbed a chunk of white. Okay? So, I'm gonna go for it. So I got my chunk of black and chunk of white. Why are you laughing, honey? Is someone making comments?
No. I was laughing with you.
Are you laughing with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I got my chunk of white and my black, and we're gonna go like this. We're gonna hook it like this. Look at, hook it around. And you're like, what? Look at those little white moments there and little black. A little bit more white, a little bit. Look at this.
I was wondering how you were gonna do that. That's nice. I like it.
Honey, if I take a little white, a little black, I'm gonna hook it, and you're gonna see those highlights. So once that happens, like, leave it alone. Okay? Then I'm gonna grab a little bit more white using the corner of my brush. Remember, your brush can go fatty position and skinny. And I'm gonna take my skinny position right here. Just add a little white right there to that. Okay? So, then I'm going to washy. Okay? So, I I hope we're on track here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my tween brush and zhuzh the white, just like so, okay? And then I'm gonna take it, we're gonna do a couple highlights. Okay? So I'm gonna use it, and this is where you just like set yourself free, kids. Just set yourself free, okay? So I have my white and my tween, and I'm gonna go like this, right in the middle. Look at this. Skinny position. Over and down. What? It's crazy. Okay? And look at it. Over and down. Maybe I'm like this. Oh, like that. Okay? Just put little highlights in there. Maybe add an extra one. Maybe add a little extra one. Okay? Because you're crazy. Because you're crazy like that. And you're an artist. You know? Your parents signed you up for this. You had no idea what you're getting yourself into. Or maybe you did and you're super stoked. Gabby, I know you got your paints today. So I know you might not have gotten your canvas, but hopefully you're doing it on a piece of paper, which is fine. Frame it in some glass and it's gonna look adorable. Okay? Okay, so, adjust my shirt here. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some more white. And now we're gonna go ahead and put those hubcaps in. Now, darlings, notice that it's turning a little gray, and that's called chrome, okay? So, let's put that little white right in there. And you want it to turn gray because then it looks like the hubcap. You're like, okay, that looks great, okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and just take a little bit more, whatever's left over on your brush, okay? And we're gonna put, I forgot to do it over here, but we're gonna go ahead and put those little, the doorknobs in like that, okay? If you wanted to add a little, don't do that. Okay, let's go ahead and washy. All right, what surfboards are you going to choose? Okay, I'm just gonna do red. So you have a choice. You could do classic red or dark red, okay? Or hot pink. This could be cute with hot pink. I think we should all do yellow unless you have a yellow bus, okay? But actually I'll do hot pink. I'm a pink person, okay? But if you're red, go ahead, grab your red, and just, this is how much you need, okay? Like nothing. Don't put too much on there, okay, darlings? Let's go ahead and I'm gonna zhuzh the hot pink, or whatever color you want your first board to be. And whatever color it is, grab a little corner of white, like we always do. And you're gonna take it, we're gonna freestyle, okay? We're gonna freestyle this. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna go like this. Just bring it all the way across, right on top, okay? Now, you need that little bit of white, so that way it pops, okay? So make sure you grab that corner of white. Okay, so go for it. Just like so. Just like so, okay? And when you're done, you're gonna washy there, okay? And then we're gonna choose our next color, okay? So like if you wanted to do yellow or a different color, great. Let's just do yellow. It's your first time, so let's just like, you know, let's not get too crazy today. So I'm gonna grab yellow. Now, my darlings at home, the Timree technique is whenever you use yellow, you need to grab a chunk of white, okay? You always need to grab white with your yellow because the yellow is translucent, so it's not gonna turn out cute. There you go. A little yellow, little white. This is maybe a short board. Okay, and look at, you can be real chunky with your paint. That's cute. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Okay, great. Washy. Or you can washy, or you can just kind of wipe it off on your top. Let's just grab a little bit more white. Okay, straight up. And I'm gonna do those little fins like that. Just hook it. So it's like, wait, what did you do? You know, so I took a little white, and I just took it and hooked it. Nothing too crazy, okay? Nothing too crazy. Breathing. Parents, if you're helping your child, you're breathing too, okay? And then you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna wash your brush. Now just remember, darlings, this is gonna be so cute. We still have to do, I chose this painting because we got to use a lot of our fun colors. Next week, we're definitely gonna do some really fun spring painting. That'll be great for your spring decor. And this one's really fun too. Okay, so I'm gonna use my tween brush and zhuzh the black. And now this is really important. Okay, so I'm gonna have like a watery black situation. Okay, and I'm gonna give you two options here. If you have brand new brushes, okay, some of you lucky kids at home do. And your brush has a nice kind of skinny position. Remember how it was like, I'm just gonna go like this. Skinny, and there's fatty. See that? Because you have a new brush, it's got a good skinny fatty. Okay? So, right here, we're gonna start here, we're in the fatty position, we're just gonna kind of bring it over, like skinny over, pull it down. See that? Over here, skinny over, pull it down. You're like, okay, that looks good. That looks good. Now, where we get a little crazy, I want you to make sure you have nice water on your black. Take a deep breath, okay? Now, I like to use my skinny position with my tween brush because it holds a lot of paint. But watch me first, and maybe you want to use your baby brush. I don't like to use the baby brush because it does not hold a lot of paint, and then it might not turn out super cute, okay? If you are a super young one, maybe this one's better for your parents to help you with. Or maybe you don't add it at all. And we're gonna do the little string lights because I wanna be super trendy, like we're like at a little Pinterest, picnic out there, So, I'm gonna take it, skinny position, one big stroke, okay? Holding this way back here. Trust yourself, okay? And I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go like this. That's it. Barely touching the canvas. Okay? Breathing. Now, if you were to use your baby, zhuzh and twist, and you'll be just fine. But the key is barely touching your canvas. It's like your little wand, barely touching your canvas. Okay? So I want you to do that now. Okay? Okay, can you do that one? Let's pretend that it didn't turn out so much as planned, okay? Well, you know what? I can give you a trick to take it off. However, I don't really want you to take it off because I don't want you to really mess with it that much, okay? So just embrace it. And you know what? Maybe, why don't you give me a thumbs up? Maybe I can do a little, another tutorial on my Patreon on how to fix different mistakes. So like if you made a mistake, how to take it off, So then that way parents can kind of watch that so you don't have a breakdown that you just put black all over your painting, if you know what I mean. Okay? So, otherwise, you're fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and how did that all turn out for everybody? Maybe give me a little comment. How did that all turn out? I hope it turned out great. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our tween and zhuzh the chocolate. Push it, move it. So I'm gonna take my chocolate, and my chocolate's got a little white in it and all that, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect chocolate. In fact, let's grab a little zhuzh that chocolate, get it good, push it, move it. I'm gonna grab a big chunk of chocolate, okay? And I might corner just a little bit of white and a little bit of ugly mustard. Mostly chocolate though, okay? Well, can you guys hear that bird that we have in the background? Like, there's literally a bird that I feel like is inside of our house. He must be in the chimney or something. Okay, so I'm gonna take it and all I'm gonna do is this. Pull it down. 1, grab a little bit more. 2, 3, and then look at this one I can fit 4. This one, I barely can fit 4. But do you see how I have like a little bit of chocolate, ugly, maybe some white on there? That's what makes it look, and also look at, did yours go above your ocean? Can they not see that? Thank you, honey. Is that better for everyone?
Much better.
Okay. So, make sure it goes above your ocean. Now on this side, move this. Now I'm moving it over here. To see how, can they see that?
Yeah.
A little bit more. This one goes lower. 1, 2, 3. Maybe a little bit more chocolate. Maybe I can only fit 3. Maybe you can fit 4. Okay, grab a little bit more chocolate, a little white, a little bit of mustard. Let's go ahead and close it up. Close it up. And close it up, close it up. That's it. Do you see those natural highlights that just happened because you grabbed that chocolate and that little bit of white and it turns out so cute. This is where your family's like, wow, I didn't know you were an artist. And you're like, I didn't either until I met my first Timree class. Right? I mean, I don't know. My husband's leaving me. Is everything okay? Oh. And back. And we're back into it. Right, thank you. Okay. Okay, I hope you nailed that.
Your paint cup's in the way of the...
Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you.
There you go. You just put it, I think in the front right there might be alright.
I know, but is that in the...
In the back, that's great. Right there. Sorry.
I'll put it in the back. It's not convenient for me, but...
That looks awesome.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes for all my little babies at home. Okay. Or adults. I got some adults too. How's that looking for everybody? Is everyone feeling good with their canvas? I can't wait. Please send me when you tag me on your social media at Timree, because I would love to see them. Let's move on to the palm tree. Okay, grab your tween. Oh, so washy. Hold on, I gotta move my cup over here. Washy. Let's go ahead and zhuzhy the green. Push it, move it. Push it, move it. Okay, so I'm zhuzhing the green. Get it. Now, I'm gonna grab a chunk of pretty yellow and a little chunk of white. Okay, so I got green, yellow, and white. Trust the process. I'm gonna take it. Now, your brush goes 2 ways. Fatty, skinny. Okay, so in my skinny position, even though this is a chunky mess, I'm gonna go like this. And 1, and 2, and 3. Everyone do it. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Okay? So, we did it. Getting a little bit more green, zhuzhing, grabbing a little bit of pretty yellow, and a little bit of white. Okay? And then, I'm going to show you what I want and what I don't want, and then you can paint. Okay? So, in my skinny position, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to make sure my hand's not in the way here. I'm just going to go like this and bring it out. See that? Bring it out. Look at where I'm holding my brush. Kids, look at where I'm holding my brush. Okay? Now, a lot of you are like, okay, I got this, right? However, you don't want it to look like this. Okay? No. Okay? And if it did, no big deal. Just grab a little bit more paint. Just fling it out. Okay? There's all different kinds of palm trees. Okay? And if you feel more comfortable using your baby brush, no problem. You can use your baby brush too. Just fling it down using that skinny position. Look at it. Like that. You're like, oh. If you feel like you're like, yeah, I need a little bit more. I'm loving this. Palm trees are my thing. Palm trees are the best thing in my painting. Maybe you found your calling. Okay? How's that look? Okay? I'm gonna give you a little time because this part's like a little bit more forgiving. So it's like, okay, we've got that. And then we're gonna grab a little bit more green, a little pretty yellow. And then look at, so my yellow is a disaster. Okay? So I'm gonna give you a little time. If sometimes you can like kind of go like this and you'll find more yellow. But in my case, I need more yellow. So I'm gonna get some more yellow, but I'm not gonna put a lot on there because I don't need a lot. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of yellow on there. So just a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna grab more green, yellow, and white. Let's be real chunky with our paint. Look how much paint, you guys. Can you see that? Chunkalicious. Now I'm gonna take it and we're gonna freestyle this. We're gonna go like this, barely touching the canvas, okay? I'm gonna go like this, just bring it up. See that? Look at mine's really white and yellow, okay? This one is not. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's organic. All the leaves are different. I'm just gonna kind of bring it up. And then look, it's like, oh, there's like some like grass right there. And then I'm gonna come over here, which you probably can't see. Okay, same thing, little yellow, little white. Just bring it up. Look it, green, yellow, and white. Look it, bringing it up, bringing it over. Gabby, how's yours turning out at home? Jimmy, how are you doing? Alice? Okay. Stella, how are you doing? Giving my little shout outs here. A little bit here, a little bit there. It's looking good. Just remember, everything looks better from a distance, okay? Please, 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 please remember it. Everything looks better from a distance. So right now, you're right on top of it, okay? But when you turn it from afar and when you're done after you sign your name, you're like, dang, that looks good, okay? All right, let's go ahead and do, now I feel like I got more paint on my face. Can you see that? Did I get paint on my face?
You got a little white streak right there.
Oh, it's part of the look.
It's
part of the look, everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and wash it. Wash it good. Wash me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash my tween, and I'm gonna grab a chunk of pretty yellow. Oh, one of my little ones is out again. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a chunk of pretty yellow, everybody, and a chunk of white. Okay, so I have a chunk of pretty yellow, chunk of white. So now you've done your trees. You've got a little greenery here, and I got my yellow and my white, no green, okay? And all I'm gonna do is push it, okay? I'm just gonna push it like this. Push, push. Now, if you really don't like your line, kind of push over your line, okay? Or right below it, like that. Remember, add your white to your yellow. That way it kind of gives it that little highlight, like that, for your little lights. I'm gonna take my leftovers and I'm gonna put it right here. So like, wait, what did you do? Wait, what? So I took the white and the yellow and I pushed right here. Just like so. Just like so. I'm gonna give them time here. Okay. Okay. Now, you guys, are we done? This is looking so good. Let's go ahead and wash it. Let's go ahead and wash it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my baby brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you a few little extra things that you can do to kind of, add some flair if you want. So you can go ahead and use your baby brush, grab a little white. If you wanted to add some more highlights like here, over, down, or like this, those little highlights here and there, you could do that, okay? And, a little bit more white while you have that white on your brush. So I put little highlights here. And honestly, kids, this is where it really kind of comes together. It's all those like fun little highlights. So again, I just took the baby brush over, down, here. Maybe add a little slash, in there. Okay, oh, you're like, oh, maybe I want some more highlights in there. Do it, okay? So, gosh, I think this is looking so great. You know what? Less is more. I can't tell you enough, darlings. Less is more. If you think it looks great, you know what? I think it looks great too. So it's time to sign your name. That is the most important part, always. And I need to put a little gold on my plate because if you know why I put that gold there. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign it here. Now, when you sign your name, you must always put it in the bottom corner. I mean, that's the Timree style of how we do it. It can go on this side or this side because we like to keep it very professional. So kids at home, don't put your name really big across the top. No, like you spend a lot of time on this, so we want to keep it cool, okay? So you always can choose whatever color you want for your signature, and you can do your first name, or maybe you just do your initials, okay? You do you. I'm gonna go ahead and do like a chocolate brown, because I like the chocolate brown because it looks like we kind of wrote our name in the sand. So whenever you use your baby, you're gonna zhuzhy and twist. Zhuzhy and twist. And I'm gonna take it. Now I'm actually gonna show you, kids at home, that if you make a mistake on your signature, how to fix it. Because it is very important to me that your name looks nice and proper, because you worked so hard on it that I don't want your signature to just look like a mess, okay? So I'm going to tap a little water and zhuzh and twist. And I'm going to go ahead and sign my name. Timree. Okay? Now let's pretend my name's Samantha and I'm like, Samantha, and I don't have enough room for the. Okay? My name's Samantha and I don't have enough room. Okay? That's when, you know, if you're a little bit younger, you can ask your mom for help or you can do it yourself. You can take your towel, okay, and you put a little water on it. Just a little water, okay? This is only for your signature right now, okay? And then look, this should be dry. And then it erases like a magic eraser. And you can breathe again, okay? So, don't try to put sand over it, okay? Then it's all wet and clumpy and hot mess express, okay? But just take that, just kind of wipe it off. Now I'm going to go ahead, sign my name, Timree. And my last name is Gold. That's why I always put Gold by my name. And there you have it. My first Timree Tuesday painting. Well, I hope that yours turned out super cute as well and that you love it. And please, please send me a picture at Timree, Timree, on your Instagram or your Facebook. And so that way I can repost it and share with your friends. So I would love to have so many more people painting with me. And oh, really quick, moms, in case you're there, and kids, you can tell your moms too, or any adult, I have my first Wednesday adult class tomorrow night, 7 p.m., and you're going to be painting this beautiful floral painting. This is so great. I was actually going to be doing it for Mother's Day, but it came early. So that's Wednesday's class. So I hope you had a great time and that you're in love with your painting. And oh, also in your comments, I would love to have ideas for different paintings to do. I've got a ton of different paintings on my website. So if you go to timree.com and you click on paint parties, obviously I'm not having any parties right now, but you can click on my painting gallery and see different ideas. So go ahead and I guess that's a wrap. I don't know what else to say. So anyway, each Tuesday is going to be a surprise, and but next week's definitely going to have a spring kind of fling feel to it. So do I have any other questions out there, honey, that anybody's emailed, or I think, are we all good?
We're good.
Okay, well, it's like I don't know if we turn it off because people are trying to finish the painting, but
I send it to the other camera so they can see the picture for a bit.
Okay.
We can pop out and just.
Okay, thanks everybody.